Y'all, let's talk about the God of suddenly. Something can be held up, let's just say 5 years, right? You literally are hitting roadblock after roadblock, dead end after dead end. Everything is just not working out for you for 5 years straight, right? And then out of nowhere, suddenly God come through. Everything that was held up within a 5 year time span is now being released to you. Like when God moves and when he moves suddenly, everything that was tied up is being released all at one time. Like if you experience this, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like there's so many opportunities. It's like you don't even know how to handle everything because at one point things were at a standstill for so long, right? You was being denied for so long. You heard no for so long. And now you have options. Now you're in a position to turn things down. Now you're in a position to be able to say, well, these are my requirements, if you want me a part of your team. These are my requirements if you want me to go into business with you or whatever the case may be. He now is putting you in position to say what you do and do not want. Whereas though for 5 years, in a sense, you were so desperate, you would have settled for anything, right? Like the analogy I just got just now is like a pool having a hole and the rushing water running out of it. Like it's like when the pool was solid, everything was stationary, right? Couldn't go nowhere. That's you. Stationary. You couldn't go nowhere. You couldn't open no doors for yourself. You couldn't whatever you was trying to do in your life at that time, God had it blocked off. It was nothing that you could do, say. You couldn't go nowhere. Like he blocked it completely off. And everybody's time frame is different, right? But then when that little peephole opened, that little hole in the pool, now everything rushing out. Like that's basically the analogy that he just gave me when it came to the circumstances we in. Like one door is going to open many doors. One yes is going to open many yeses. Like, and you're not really going to fully understand what I'm saying if you've never been in this situation. If you're doubtful, if God puts you in a situation where he strips you of everything, and instead of you taking the lesson for what it is and still being faithful, you curse God, you get angry with God, you get so angry with your circumstances that you see right now, you know what I mean? You self-sabotage. You're not going to fully understand because you are not walking in faith. And it's going to be a lot of times, I'm telling you, and I know that I'm also going to experience this the longer I live. There's going to be a lot of times where it's going to seem like God's not listening to you. It's going to be a lot of times where it's like he's not doing something that you asked him, or he told you he was going to do something. You're not going to see it happen right away. Like that's reality. That is reality. God is not a genie. He can give us anything, but he's not always going to. It has to be within his will. Sometimes our wants and needs do not align with his will. And some people have a hard time accepting that. Even myself sometimes, it's been a couple of times where I really, really, really thought I wanted something. And I say thought because there's nothing that God would keep from you if he knows it's going to benefit you. You know what I mean? Like, think about it. What would be his whole purpose of not giving you something that he knows that you really need? He's not like that. But if he's not giving you something, there is a reason why. And only time is going to be able to tell. But back to the moral of the story, it's like when you go through a season where everything was no, you could not figure out how you was going to get out of it, and then that one yes happens, be prepared for many yeses. Be prepared for double. And I made a video talking about this. Bro, everything that I'm talking about it because I'm experiencing, I'm living it. Like this ain't nothing where it's like hypothetical. No. And if it's happening to me and for me, that means the door's open for other people as well. And I say that because when God moves on one behalf, he gonna move on others' behalf. We all got different seasons. But trust and believe, when you see him working on one person, that's not the only person he's working on. So that's why I feel so confident coming on here and saying this. And this is the season, speaking for myself, everything's coming in double. One yes, like I said, is opening to two yeses. One door, two doors. And on a physical level, everything that I have been seeing in my life has been in double. I'm literally witnessing 2 houses back to back being built from the ground up. I got a house. I know I talked about this in one video. I was talking about the house right next door to me, but there's a house across the street from me. At the same exact time, they're building a house. Like, there's workers on one side, there's workers on the other side. They're building 2 houses at the same exact time, and I'm witnessing it from beginning to end. I have been seeing double rainbows. So even down to like TikTok shop, right? It was a vacuum cleaner. It was a car vacuum cleaner that I wanted. So I tried to request a free sample. They denied me. So I'm like, okay, well, I still want it, so I'm gonna purchase it, right? I purchased it. I think it was like $10. I haven't gotten around to doing the video for it yet. Like a review video. But the point I'm making is, when the package came, there was 2 packages. I only ordered 1. My sample request was denied. Why do I have 2 car vacuum cleaners? Everything is coming in double. So this video is going to be purely confirmation, if not motivation and encouragement to people who are going through the season, whether you're in the season right now where you're at a loss and you just need to hear some encouraging words of someone who has went through that and is on the other side, or you're in the same type time that I'm on and you're experiencing the blessings coming in right now as we speak. Wherever you are, just know that God is there with you. And there's nothing that he would ever take from you that he knew that was beneficial to you. And also, I'm just going to add this last little piece. I might do a longer video on this, but this is also the season where God is doing a new thing. He's asking us to do something new. Like, there's something that we are going to be the first to do, whether in our bloodline, we're going to be the first to do it in our neighborhood, we're going to be the first to do it at our jobs. There's something that he's asking us to do, or we have already done in this season, and we are the first. So have a good day, y'all.